Hey, what is up everyone? It is MacAndSwiss, and welcome back to another episode of the Robloxian, the news show for anything and everything Roblox related. Now we have two big stories to cover so far in this week, and let's jump straight into it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is actually right up on my screen right now. Roblox has finally updated the group admin, or now currently known as the group configuration system. Now you can see that they completely overhauled the user interface, and they made it a lot more, well, friendly and updated to the current standards of Roblox. Everything is sorted into these little tabs on the side now instead of before having small default buttons. And while I do have um, the page zoomed in a little bit just to make it easier for you guys to see, it is definitely very visible even on default. Now, while there are still quite a few things that Roblox is working on, including mobile support, for some reason it's still not added in, as well as some other things, I believe that this is a really great step in the right direction. The group system has been honestly ignored by Roblox for a very long time now, and while everything else around the website and even in the game with the leaderboards has been updated over time, this is one of the parts that still hasn't up until now. On Twitter, the developer relations team also mentioned that they have officially doubled the number of roles that a group can have, increasing the number of possibilities for ranks and such in groups. Now let's move on to the big story of the week, which is the announcement of Watch City by TheCactusBois, which is the development group behind The Outlaw, which was a game that received a little bit of controversy in the past week for being terminated for violating Roblox rules. Now, the main reason why some people in the community are up in arms is because this logo actually looks quite similar to the Mad City logo, but the development team and the graphics designer has fired back saying that it has not been directly copied. Some content creators, such as Creekcraft, has gone straight for the throat for this development team again, calling out one of the developers as having prior experience or a prior reputation of copying code and assets from other games, with a previous project that was essentially a copy of Phantom Forces. Now, I am not a very competitive or very hardcore player of prison style games. I don't play Jailbreak, I don't play Mad City that often, but I can see why people are suspicious about this game in particular being a copy of Jailbreak, especially considering the past reputation. However, I am going to personally wait until the game releases to see and make a final judgment. While I do have my concerns about this game being another prison style game, despite what the development team has said over Twitter, I'm going to wait and see. Who knows? It might be a great game after all. But that's going to be it for this week's episode of the Robloxian, or at least so far for this week's news. So, to tune in for next time for anything and everything Roblox related, I am MacAndSwiss, the most Asian brony on the internet, and I'll see you all next time.